join me in putting your hands together for Kristen for being our MC tonight. We really so wonderful for everyone to join us this evening. As the founder and CEO of Country to Canberra, it's just so heartening to see so many faces here in the crowd this evening. And I'm so incredibly grateful for our phenomenal panellists that have come along tonight as well. So thank you so much. Believe it or not, I do not usually rock crutches when I come to an event, and I also don't try and hide a cast underneath my stockings. So unfortunately, as Kristen said, I may have had a bit of a netball incident. Anyone that's familiar with social netball kind of knows what I'm talking about. It gets pretty competitive up north of Canberra, but I just couldn't stay away tonight. I knew that I wanted to be here because I was so grateful that everyone was not only coming along to support women's leadership and gender equality, but also coming along to support Country to Canberra. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I'd also like to thank PwC for hosting us this evening. This is the second year in a row that PwC have held an event with Country to Canberra, and we are so grateful. And what that means is that every cent of your ticket tonight goes towards Country to Canberra's Power Trip program. So if everyone can please join with me and thank PwC. So I founded Country to Canberra about 3.5 years ago. And some of our panellists here tonight were with me. Stephanie was involved, Holly was one of my mentors, Fiona came along to our events. And the reason that I founded Country to Canberra is because I was really passionate about ensuring that all young women living across rural Australia had the opportunity to reach their leadership potential. We know that the more remote a student gets, the worse their school completion rates are, the worse their attitudes to schooling are. We know the impact that gender inequalities have on young teenage girls, and I was concerned about this niche group of girls living in rural and remote Australia that didn't have access to mentors, that didn't have access to work experience, that may not have the school subject preferences that they needed. We wanted to do something. So here at Country to Canberra, we run leadership programs. We run a blogger team that connects isolated girls together. We actually just recently won a grant where we're actually going around Australia on a road trip through to rural communities and to schools to run leadership workshops, which we're so excited about. And what you're here tonight to raise funding for is actually our leadership competition and our Power Trip program. So our Power Trip is where we bring the winners of our competition out to the ACT for leadership training, public speaking training with organisations like TEDx Canberra. We run a big powerful women's breakfast with the help of the Hyatt Canberra, with phenomenal politicians, with business leaders, with a whole host of different people to inspire young women and to help young women achieve their goals. We are completely volunteer-led, so if you see our volunteers around tonight, please say thank you. Make sure you go up and have a chat with them about what we do. I'm a volunteer myself, and we do this because we're passionate about what we do. And we also have a stall out the back, so please do make sure that you go and have a look at some of the work that we're doing. At Country to Canberra, we are volunteer-led, and so I urge each and every one of you, if you want to get involved, if you want to mentor, if you want to volunteer, if you or your organisation want to get involved and sponsor a girl to come out on our Power Trip, we would absolutely love that. You can sponsor events, sponsor girls, mentor girls. We are so willing to collaborate and find opportunities to create intergenerational and also city and country collaborations and partnerships. But I think myself, I can't do it justice, the type of work that we do on our Power Trip. So I would really love to now show you a video of our 2016 Power Trip, some of the work that we did last year and some of the impacts that we had on girls last year. So thank you so much again for coming along, and please enjoy this short video.